Before this video starts, I would just like to thank everyone for watching. During this quarantine, I will be spending a lot of time alone, drinking water, and doing face masks, as well as hopefully creating more of these videos so that I can get my creative juices flowing. So if you or someone you know would like to donate to my ever-increasingly necessary wine fund, or just send me a link to an article you think I might enjoy reading, just know that Jesus loves you, and I do too. Hello. Welcome. Today, I will be doing a reading from a new blog that I've discovered called slightly.drunk.com. We met up at the pub late Friday afternoon to indulge in a couple of beverages and catch up on all the news in one another's lives. Ellipses. Okay. Now that I'm reading this, I think I need more to drink. I give up on that one. This piece is titled Almost, posted October 9th, 2009 on slightly.drunk.com. We hadn't been back to this downtown nightclub for a long time. Probably at least a year or more. Although it is still known as a great place to meet people and have a good time. It really had not changed too much in that time. Except tonight, I somehow felt a little off. Something was different. The music seemed louder. I felt older. And the other customers who were wandering around all seemed to look on the young side. Too young. I looked over at my buddy, John, who appeared rather restless. He yelled to me over the loud music. "Should we get the hell out of here and go back to the pub? This ain't my scene anymore. I hate this place." "What are you talking about?" I responded. "This place is great. We just need a couple drinks to get used to it and settle back in." That's my cue to settle in. I then noticed the same girl who had been checking me out earlier once again look over in our direction and give me a broad smile. She was definitely very attractive. Tastes like cough syrup. "The place is way too young for us tonight," John replied quickly. "Plus, do you recall I have a gorgeous girlfriend? So I'm not looking for anything here." Yes, I responded. "I know you and Dawn Marie are still together. Relax. I'm thinking more about myself than about you right now anyway. Check out that tall blonde who has been staring at me for the past 15 minutes. She's pretty hot." Much better. John was quiet for a moment as his gaze fell on to a group of girls and the tall blonde who had been making eye contact earlier. She still continued to stare over. "Looks like a real skank to me," John declared decisively. "You'll probably catch something off that one if you get too close." I think John must have been in a lousy mood because this girl was clearly not a skank. Not at all. Well, skankalicious. Maybe. Before I could correct John on two things and set him straight, the blonde and one of her friends, a shorter and attractive brunette, began walking towards us. The girls boldly introduced themselves to us, which was great. The tall, leggy blonde was named Terry, and the cute brunette was Fiona. They both worked in a bank downtown and seemed very interested in learning more about both John and myself. We all quickly grabbed a round of drinks and continued to get to know one another a bit better. John was pretty quiet and looking kind of bored, but I don't think the girls noticed as I was completely entertaining them with my humorous stories and sparkling wit. Drinking wine with ginger ale is how I know I've been in quarantine for too long. Also, doing this video. Hey, do you guys want to come out to my car and smoke a joint? Terry asked, suddenly, first looking over at John and then me. I got some real great stuff. Before John could respond to this, I quickly jumped into the conversation in my best damage control mode. I began. I probably should have let you ladies know that John is a cop with the Calgary Police Service. He's not into that or any illegal habits. Oh my god, it is hot in here. Where was I? and stared directly at John without blinking. Fiona immediately looked scared and then mortified at my revelation. Terry, however, didn't flinch and stared directly at John without blinking, flashing a gorgeous smile. "So, John," Terry began in a very seductive tone, "are you going to arrest me? Or something?" John met the stare directly and looked back at her, unfazed. Finally, he dryly replied, "How about I don't ask you to give me a bank loan on your night off, and you don't ask me to arrest you on mine?" Fiona responded with a very uncomfortable and nervous laugh, which sounded somewhat similar to a cat if you had accidentally stepped on its tail. It was really annoying. Terry, however, remained undetermined and replied, "Are you sure about that, Johnny? Because I'm kind of looking forward to the handcuffs." John just smiled at that comment, which he had heard numerous times over the years. Still, the gorgeous Terry was not blinking. I'm not making this mistake again. There was now some uncomfortable silence between all of us at this point. Finally, after a few seconds, John replied, "I've got to get going soon anyway. Got to visit the girlfriend," John finally announced. "But my buddy here will take care of you two ladies." That statement seemed to have a strange effect on both of the girls, as their eyes began to once again look around the nightclub as if they were searching for something or someone. "What luck," I thought silently to myself. "I can easily have a good time with both of these gorgeous women. And I'm looking for something fun to do." "Good luck with that," Terry responded coldly, as both her and Fiona immediately turned and wandered off, disappearing into the crowd of people. I looked over at John, and he had a huge grin. As if he was about to burst out laughing. "Probably damn lesbians," I proclaimed loudly. As I gulped down the final remains of my Guinness. There's no other explanation for it. "Keep telling yourself that, buddy," John laughed. It makes it easier to accept, or so I am told. I hate this place, I responded angrily. As we both began walking towards the exit. Let's head over to the pub.